In 2003, someone showed me an iPod. And Bob, I looked at this thing and I went, well, that's not a digital jukebox. That's not a digital Walkman. That's a transistor radio right there. My grandmother gave me one of these when I was a kid. Same size, 9-volt battery. So I immediately, with my limited software development skills, went about creating a way for what I would call a radio show. We didn't have the name podcasting then, to be integrated so that I could publish this radio show, and if anyone subscribed to my show, it would automatically show up in their iPod eventually whenever it got downloaded. And that's how podcasting was born. And just like I said earlier, so 21 years ago, 22 years ago, I would have said, yeah, I invented podcasting. And now I know. All glory to God. I was being used by him for a long time to get to this place.
Adam Curry joining us today here on the Meeting House on Faith Radio. It is the National Religious Broadcasters 2026 convention in Nashville. Well, Adam, you've made reference to how God really intervened in your life, and if I can say it like this, a radical way. Now, yes. Even 20 some odd years ago, God was using you and preparing you, and between the partnership of you and Gordon Marcy, who are sitting over here, you guys are being used of the Lord to really revolutionize the way that Christians engage with media. We're very pleased to be a part of that. So tell me, first of all, how it is that you came to know Christ.
Well, yes. The beauty of being saved later in life, which happened for me at 58, was you get to look back and say, oh, Lord, oh, wow. Now I kind of see what was going on and how many times he has corrected me and put me on a path. And so this happened 3 years ago. My wife and I both got saved at the same time. It happened and we're roughly the same age. We were living in Austin, Texas, and we decided it was just what was going on in Austin. It was time for us to leave Austin and re-enter the great state of Texas. So we went, some people get that joke. So we moved 80 miles west to Fredericksburg, a very small town known for wineries in the hill country. We didn't know anybody. We just decided one morning, let's go there. And it was God who led us. He led us there. He led us to several canceled flights. We were supposed to go on vacation. And he kept getting in the car and driving, and we get a text. And it would say, your flight is canceled. And the driver turned around the third time, young man, he said, I guess God has other plans for you. And we decided on that Sunday to go check out a church, because we had been kind of talking about, hey, feel like we should do this. It was an Episcopal church, wasn't much for us. But through, again, just a wonderful set of powerful circumstances, clearly created by the Lord, we wound up in Bridge Church in Fredericksburg, which is just exactly what we needed. My wife got baptized 6 months before I did, and we were radically saved. I mean, we're talking like binging, like binging The Chosen saved. We're just going nuts over it. How much more can we get? How many study Bibles can we read? And having been doing podcasting for more than 20 years, it was obvious that something had to happen with what I can do and what I know, and how we can use my skills to further the gospel. And enter Gordon Marcy comes into my life, and at a certain point I just hear, stop resisting, you got to do business with this guy. And so we recreated something he had already started over a decade ago. It's called Godcaster. And we build digital stations for radio stations who clearly need to use live and on demand to reach all of their constituents. You shared some beautiful stories with us about some of your listeners, and hopefully also bring in a younger group, a new group of broadcasters who will be digital only. And so we hope to be able to build tools for them and systems that we can continue to really continue the tradition of faith-based broadcasting, whatever the medium is, whatever the new tools are, whatever the new methods are.